Not long ago, there was a serious standoff when my health insurer and the group that represents the doctor I was trying to see couldn't come to terms. And so now the doctor I was going to visit suddenly became out of network, which led to a whole new standoff between that doctor's office and me. I fired a question. How much might this visit cost me if I just pay out of pocket then? They fired back a question mark. And with that, the standoff came to an end when I waved the white flag and said, I don't need to see you that badly because I love surprises, just not when they're in my medical bills. A couple of years ago, I touched on this. At that time, the No Surprises Act was kicking in. That's a federal law that has a lot of exceptions, but that generally aims to protect patients from getting very unwanted and unexpected charges when it comes time to pay up for medical services. And indeed, in the first 9 months of that law, one survey found that 10 million surprise bills had already been prevented. But another survey found that 20% of people were still getting hit with those unexpected charges. So, do as I did recently with the doctor's office, but as usual, my advice is for you to do it better than I did. Instead of just asking them, how much might that cost me? You can contact your insurance company or use their online estimator tool if they have one to gauge your costs, or you can ask for an estimate from your medical provider. And if you're not using insurance, you can demand a written good faith estimate. Those can't predict everything, and there are some limitations to this, but save that estimate because if your eventual bill is $400 or more above that estimate, you may be able to dispute it. You can also file complaints with the government about surprise medical bills. I have more on this in my article today posted at Jason Wheeler TV on Facebook, Threads, and Blue Sky. Finally, last week we talked about the epidemic of medical claim denials by insurers. So, still ahead, tomorrow morning on Daybreak, I'll get into appealing those denials and one way you may be able to avoid medical overbilling as we strive to stay healthy and right on the money.